Hello agents, in this video we're going to talk about how you can find the Snitch and the gunrunner Cassie Mendoza each week on the Division 2. The Snitch is in numerous places, he can appear all over DC, but there's a few little tips and tricks you can use to get him quite easy, and when you find him each week he reveals the location of Cassie Mendoza, and you can go on your map, you see a shopping cart, you go to that shopping cart, you find Cassie, and she sells you some special loot, should I say. You can get some skins, apparently you can get exotics from her and that, but I'm sure in the future it will get better, the stuff you find from her. Before we get into this video, I just want to ask for a like if this video does help, and please consider hitting that subscribe button if you want to see more content from myself. If you love the Division 2, do check out our community, it's linked at the top of every video description that I do. I just want to get to the point, there's no surefire way of finding the Snitch. If you notice on screen now, there's a lot of white question marks. So I am going to give you some tips on how I find the Snitch quite easily and how others can find the Snitch quite easily, but you'll notice in the comments that people call this rubbish and they can't find it. I think it's like it's RNG in a way, guys, and it's different for us all. So if you try some of the tips I give you in a moment and you cannot find the Snitch and there's something you really want from Cassie Mendoza, your best bet is to run around and just chase question marks, because more often than not, if the Snitch isn't in your usual locations, you will find him at one of these white question marks. But fingers crossed, one of these tips I'm going to give you now will work. So if you want to find the Snitch, a good location is the 1040 Safehouse. I have found him here plenty of times. As we load in now, just follow my route outside of the Safehouse and see where I go. He's normally stood pretty much right next to the electronics box that I pick up. Another good location for me is fast travelling to the shop. If you come to this safe house, not too far away from it is another location I've found him a couple of times. Sometimes he has been asleep or dead there, so do look for him like lying down near the steps. But I'll point it out now as I get closer to it. Just follow this route and have a look if he's there for you.
A control point nearby.
Make sure the place is secure.
Another spot that I like is here near Roosevelt Island. You can fast travel to the mission or the control point nearby if it's green. But you want to come to this like concrete slab that I'm standing on. You've got a rope going down that you're going to want to go down. Just underneath the bridge is just like a little place for the homeless, where there's some homeless people living. But yeah, sometimes the tramp is under here. He's not on this occasion, but it's a good spot. I've found him here many a times. Now my absolute favourite spot for the Snitch is here. Fast travel to Dark Zone East Charlie checkpoint and exit on the light side, not the dark side. Just follow the route that I take here. You just go right down the street. You're looking for a ladder on the left and you're going to climb up the ladder and enter a building. And he's going to be in that building. Now it's always best to try this when you first log into the game. It's the same with all the other spots I've just shown you. When you first log into the game, if you go straight to these spots that I've shown you, the Snitch seems to be like more likely that he appears. Could just be coincidence though, but I found him here a lot. Climb up this ladder, climb through the window, and just to the right I'm going to shine a spotlight on him. You'll see the Snitch. This is where I clipped him in this video as well. So just go over to the Snitch. He's always standing over here, and just speak with him and he'll give you the location of Cassie Mendoza. This is a very good location, guys. I hope it works out the same for you as it does for me. He's pretty much always here.
Happy hunting.
Now that you've found the Snitch, you have the location of the gunrunner Cassie Mendoza, and notice this shopping cart on the map. That will be the location of Cassie. You just need to highlight the cart and make your way to her. She's normally quite hidden, but as long as you've selected the shopping cart on the map, the line will take you straight to her. You can see that the line's kind of stopped here for me. It's not really showing me a location now, but just use your brain. I could see that the cart was underneath me. I've seen these steps going down. I followed these steps, found the collectible, and I also find Cassie Mendoza just behind a door. Just make sure you're looking at doors to interact with, like this one, and she's just going to be behind here, and I'll be able to interact with her and see what she's got for sale. There's been a lot of complaints about Cassie Mendoza. I've seen a few things said by Massive saying they would make her have better stuff like exotics or whatnot. You can see it's all gear score 500 now, which is great. The talents aren't really that good though or whatnot. There's nothing here that I wanted to buy on this visit, put it that way. But it'd be great in the future if some real good stuff did appear from this secret vendor that you're going to find through a Snitch, but we'll see. Again guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button. Consider subscribing for more content from myself, and don't forget to check out the link at the top of the video description. That'll take you to our Discord community. You will love it there if you love the Division 2. But until the next video, thank you for watching this one, and peace out.